Welcome to SFOT News, Episode 3, Part 2. If you have not seen Part 1, please go check it out. Aquaman Splashdown Removal Update. Here we go. Recently, over the last week of spring break, Aquaman Splashdown's main pump parts have been removed, and that whole area where the queue was is being bulldozed. And the station has had welding going on, and it looks like it's been gutted. Well, what's next? Option 1, a Mock Rides Power Splash. In the past few years, Mock Rides has finally found its place in the U.S. market, with the additions of Manta at SeaWorld San Diego, Slinky Dog Dash at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Time Travel at Silver Dollar City, and the upcoming Copperhead Strike at Carowinds. With Mock Rides being my personal favorite coaster manufacturer, the possibility excites me. One reason why it's likely is a Mock Rides Power Splash is a likely candidate for Aquaman's replacement, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the park sent out a survey this past January asking guests to rank their interests in a ride like this. The survey questions our likelihood of visiting the park to ride it, and whether or not this is something we'd like to see added. Additionally, because Aquaman Splashdown already has a splash pool, it'd be easier for construction crews to install this ride. Why it's not likely. Although the idea sounds great on paper, the area of a couple logistics errors that could make the construction of this ride more difficult than it's worth. For one, the footprint of Mock's Power Splash areas are huge. It is 160 meters, which means that's 35 meters of land, which would need to be developed for this ride. This could lead to the removal of one or more rides. Possibly removals could include Daffy Duck Bucket Blasters. Seems odd to remove a water ride for another water ride. And Marvin the Martian space rockets. Both of these rides are only 5 years old, so we're not exactly sure that the park wants all ready to remove them. Mock Power Splashes also cost about $9,500,000 to build, which for a water ride at a regional park is quite expensive. At that price, the park could get a decent-sized coaster from the manufacturers such as S&S, Vekoma, or RMC. Last but not least, a Mock Power Splash would have a limited operating run. Although Texas can be quite hot, the ride still wouldn't be able to operate during the winter holiday in the park season, and during the first month or two of the season. Option 2, RMC Raptor Track Coaster. Everyone knows that Six Flags loves installing clone rides. If it works at one park, it'll work at all parks, right? Well, clone rides are typically frowned upon. This one might be an exception. For those of you who haven't ridden Wonder Woman at Six Flags Fiesta Texas, or Railblazer at California's Great America, you know that the Raptor Track coasters are the best. Although they're not the biggest rides in the world, They pack a punch in their compact layouts and extremely popular with guests. Why it's likely. RMC Raptor coasters are extremely cheap to build for their size. They attract lots of new guests and are great additions to any park's coasters lineup. They are also incredibly compact, which is great for parks like Six Flags Over Texas that don't have much land to work with. The park has gone 2 years without a coaster and 8 years without a major one, so the park is long overdue for something exciting. Why it's not likely. Just like with the mock Power Splash, space is an issue with RMC Raptor coaster. Although Six Flags Fiesta Texas fit Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster into the land home to their Shoot the Chute attraction, they had more space around the ride to push out a bit and expand. Aquaman Splashdown, on the other hand, has railroad tracks on one side and the park's main midway on the other. However, if the park went a custom layout, they could easily make it work. What do you think about Aquaman's removal? Is it just another false rumor, or could this one come true? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoy this breaking update, be sure to share it with your friends and family so that we can put out more posts like this. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, keep visiting the parks and enjoy. If this rumor happens to come true though, let this last half of the video be in loving memory of Aquaman Splashdown. Rest in peace.